Yes, I am here.
Thank you. We are recording, so you may start.
Okay. I hereby call the special meeting to order. And as we begin, Madam Clerk, I would ask you to please conduct the roll call.
Councilmember Becerra. Councilmember Mendoza. Councilmember Peñalosa.
Here.
Councilmember Sarmiento.
Here.
Councilmember Solorio.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Villegas.
Here.
And Mayor Pulido.
And I am here as well. So with that, let me please ask everybody to stand. And I want to lead you all in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And if you can remain standing, I want to ask Bob Barnett, our police chaplain, can you please give us our invocation this evening?
Yes. Lord God, what a privilege it is to be able to pray over these city council meetings, to pray over our city council members and our mayor. Lord, tonight we ask a special blessing upon this meeting. We're thankful for their leadership through this very difficult year. And we pray, Lord, right now, in your name, Lord God, that you would continue to bless them. As we look upon those, Lord, who will lead us into 2021, we ask that you would bless them, grant them wisdom and favor and insight for this coming new year. And Lord, we're grateful for their public service. And we're thankful, Lord God, for all that they dedicate themselves to. And tonight, Lord, we're very mindful of the fact that we're praying also for our first responders. We think of our police and fire and paramedics, Lord, that are always on the front line in the midst of this very difficult season of pandemic. And Lord, I want to thank you also, Lord, for the many years of being with Mayor Pulido. I ask a blessing upon him and upon his family. I thank you for his leadership. I thank you for his friendship, Lord God. And I pray, Lord God, that you would continue to bless our city. I thank you for our city and all that serve in any capacity to make our city great and wonderful. And Lord, heal our land. We ask this in the name of the Lord. Amen.
Thank you for your kind words, Chaplain. You've done such a wonderful job for many, many years, and it's much appreciated. Very much appreciated.
Thank you, sir. Bless you.
Thank you. Bless you as well. Thank you for that. So now, Madam Clerk, do we have any speakers on this special item, please?
Yes, Mayor, thank you. We do. And we also did receive 2 communications by email before unmuting the callers. We did receive one from Dave Hohen with Darren Shippen congratulating the new incoming council, and also from Local 721 that came from Monica Suter, who's also on the call. And with that, the first caller we have here is Monica. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call. Thank you. You have 3 minutes.
Yes. Thank you, Clerk. Good evening, Mayor and Council. My name is Monica Suter, and on behalf of the Service Employees International Union, Local 721 Santa Ana Chapter, thank you, outgoing Mayor Pulido, Mayor Pro Tem Villegas, and Councilmember Solorio for your service to the Santa Ana community. We wish you the best in your next chapters, along with health and safety to you and your family. We appreciate your service. To outgoing Mayor Pulido, your long-term legacy shown in the recent video shows your important contributions with the Artist Village, safety improvements, innovative transportation and transit with the Orange County streetcar, OCTA, putting Santa Ana on the map as the county seat, and on freeway signs that say to Santa Ana, and with the Santa Ana Airport, parentheses, SNA, parentheses, and designation. Thank you, Mayor Miguel Pulido. Your legacy is strong. Outgoing Mayor Pro Tem Juan Villegas, you are the first council member most employees recall having walked through the various city work sites to meet the employees who provide the, hang on. Sorry, just a moment.
By the way, while you find that, Monica, I just want to say thank you for your kind words.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, and I apologize. My little internet connection just paused. Okay, I apologize. Thank you, Mayor Polito. You are the first council member, Mayor Pro Tem Juan Villegas, who most employees recall having walked through the various city work sites to meet the employees who provide the ongoing service to our community. We also appreciate your steadfastness and service and for speaking up based on your strong beliefs and values. Outgoing Council Member Jose Solorio, thank you for your long-standing service, employee support, and for your work in elected office. It has also been great working with you, with neighborhoods on a variety of public works projects over many years, and during your time with OCTA. Thank you. And congratulations and welcome to the new Mayor and Council, new Mayor Vince Sarmiento, and Council Members Ty Viet Fan, Jesse Lopez, and Jonathan Ryan Hernandez. We believe you all represent a great addition to the Council and look forward to your collaborative spirit that you all bring, along with your strong values of equity, service, and teamwork. We appreciate each of your support of our community, thank you, and your strong advocacy. We believe that the future will become even brighter now with your leadership. And new Mayor Sarmiento, we appreciate your long-standing service as a council member throughout the years and look forward to the additional progress that we believe will occur under your thoughtful, collaborative, and wise leadership that is reflective of our unique community. New council member Fan, your service to the community already is appreciated. Along with your leadership, competency, and values, you add important, diverse perspective to our council. Thank you. New Councilwoman Lopez, your impressive capabilities are appreciated in addition to your community service in your prior role and grassroots acumen with Santa Ana residents. Thank you. New Councilmember Hernandez, your work with Santa Ana to provide an organized voice along with your natural leadership is impressive, and we appreciate your support of our community. Thank you. To you all, welcome to the City Council in your new roles, and thank you to the outgoing Mayor and Council. Thank you.
Thank you. The next Zoom ID is Michelle Martinez, or the last four numbers, 845. Thank you. You may begin to speak.
It is truly an honor to provide comment on this historic evening, Mr. Mayor and City Council. 2 years ago, I said farewell and welcome new council members to this dais before I left. Tonight, we say farewell to Mayor Polito after 34 years of service. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for your contributions and service to the city of Santa Ana. Mayor Pro Tem Juan Villegas, thank you for your service and dedication to this beautiful city. Councilmember Jose Solorio, thank you as well for your service and contributions to Santa Ana. Today marks a new story and dawn for Santa Ana. It is with great pleasure to welcome the new members of the Santa Ana City Council, Ty Fan, Jesse Lopez, and Jonathan Hernandez. And lastly, I am beyond proud and honored to call my friend Vicente Sarmiento Mr. Mayor. Congratulations on this new chapter and era. Those of us who carry a new story and who risk speaking it have played a crucial role in times of historic shifts in this city. I did so 14 years ago when I was first elected. I had a chance to tell a new story and bring in a new era that has made this day possible. We ushered in term limits for mayor and council districts, which allowed for us to have a new mayor after 26 years and council members who now represent residents and not special interests. Before a new era can come into form, there must be a new story, and the new story is here today by welcoming our new mayor and progressive city council. The playwright Arthur Miller noted that a known era has ended when its basic illusions have been exhausted. I would add that these basic illusions not are only exhausted, but have become exhausting in the city of Santa Ana, as they failed to produce results we wanted, and essentially we plunged ourselves into cynicism, despair, and inertia to protect the status quo. I believe that day is over and we are starting a new story in Santa Ana. I believe that Mayor Sarmiento and this new progressive council has an important theme to contribute to this new cosmic story. Each of you hold a story that is quite different from the dominant one of our time. I hope that in seeing that the great disparities between these two stories, you will feel even more strongly called to give voice to the new and the imperative to co-create with community, explore newness, and to reach out for relationships with others to create systems that are equitable for all. Congratulations and best wishes to you all, and best wishes to the outgoing mayor and city council. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller with the last three numbers 147. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call, or select your microphone unmute option on your device. Caller with the last three numbers 147. Please dial *6 to unmute your call, or select your microphone unmute option on your device. Thank you. You may proceed. Caller with the last three numbers 147, you may proceed. Persona en el teléfono con los tres últimos números 147. Sí puede hablar.
Oh, hi, this is Belinda Guillen, and actually I'm just wanted to participate and listening to this meeting because I'm interested in hearing the new members that are coming to the city of Santa Ana. So I welcome them, and also thank you to the mayor that is leaving, and also the other members party that also are leaving their seats, and they're giving it to the new members that are coming into the new era that Santa Ana is going to be going through.
Okay. Thank you. Caller with the last caller with the last three numbers 196. Please dial *6 to unmute your call, or select the microphone unmute option on your device. Caller with 196.
Hi, good afternoon. Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. You may proceed.
Hi. Okay, hi. Good evening. First of all, I just want to thank the coming in members of the council. It's been an honor to work on Vicente Sarmiento's campaign, and briefly for Jesse Lopez. I'm just a resident community member, and I just wanted to speak on behalf of the people that I know, the people that I've been working with. It's definitely a time for the city to take a deep breath, finally, after being in such a state of urgency. It's been a really hard place for the city, and I just wanted to speak personally to all the members, especially the new members coming in. Thank you for your long and hard work. We hope that you maintain connection with the people who have worked to support you in getting elected, and best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller with the last three numbers 425. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call, Caller with the last three numbers 425. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call or select the microphone unmute option on your device. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, you may proceed.
Yes, thank you, Madam Clerk. My name is Dina Nguyen, trustee of Garden Grove Unified School District and member director of OCWD, Orange County Water District. I want to first thank the current mayor and members of the City Council for your service to our community and particularly to the community of the Vietnamese Americans. You have been friends to us and very understanding and sincere and generous in your service in the needs that we have for the Vietnamese American community. And second, I would like to congratulate the incoming council members and Mayor Vincent Sarmiento. Although everyone is new, going to be new and old, but all of you make up a very important government entity to the Vietnamese American community. Each of you bring in special knowledge and experience that is needed for our community, and we really appreciate you working with the Vietnamese American community, making our small businesses better, and also helping the indigent as well as low-income families in the communities. So whether you're going to be new or old, you will always have a special place in our hearts. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Caller with the last three numbers 948. Please dial *6 to unmute your call or select the microphone unmute option on your device. Thank you. You may proceed with your comment. Caller with the last three numbers 948. Please dial *6 to unmute your call. Persona en el teléfono con los tres últimos números 948. Por favor, marque *6 para reactivar su llamada. Caller with the last three numbers 948, please dial *6 or select the microphone unmute option on your device. Caller with the last three numbers 586. Please dial *6 to unmute your call. Hi, thank you so much. You may proceed with your comment.
Hi there, good evening. This is Sergio Escobar, and I'm calling today to thank our outgoing council for their service and contributions to the city of Santa Ana. There's no doubt that their time on the council has shaped our city and progressed it to where we are today. So I thank Councilman Jose Solorio, Mayor Pro Tem Juan Villegas, and outgoing Mayor Miguel Pulido. And I also want to congratulate the incoming council, Jesse Lopez, Juan Ryan Hernandez, and my councilman, Ty BFM. Your wins are historic and represent the diversity in our city. And to our incoming mayor, Mayor Vicente Sarmiento, I wish you the best, and I hope that you will lead our city in the right direction. And with that, thank you all. Best wishes, and I hope to see nothing but the best.
Thank you. Caller with the last three numbers 411. Please dial *6 to unmute your call or select the microphone unmute option on your device. Caller with the last three numbers 411. Please dial *6 to unmute your call or select the microphone. Caller with the last three numbers, 423. Please dial *6.
Hello?
Hi, yes, you may proceed with your comment.
Hi, this is Carolyn Torres, school board member for San Unified. I just want to congratulate our new mayor, Vince Sarmiento, as well as our two new women to City Council, Ty Fan and Jessie Lopez. I'm so happy that you all will be on City Council. I look forward to working closer with you on the school board. Congratulations. I know it must be bittersweet to not be able to have an in-person kind of gathering of the crowds, but I guarantee you a lot of us are watching from home, so congratulations.
Thank you. Caller with the last three numbers, or with the Zoom ID, Adela Zoom ID, Adela, Adela. If you would please select the unmute option on your device or microphone to unmute your call.
Hello?
Hi, yes, you may proceed with your comment.
Okay, I would like to speak in Spanish. My name is Adela Montañez, and I would like to congratulate Mayor Vicente Sarmiento and the new members for the council. And I'm very excited and happy to work together. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Okay, thank you. Zoom ID, Alan Wu. Please select the unmute microphone option on your device. Zoom ID, Alan Wu, thank you. You may proceed with your comment.
I just want to welcome the new city council and to say goodbye to my two dear friend, Mayor Miguel and Councilman Juan Villegas. You guys were a great part of Santa Ana. As we move forward, I hope that you guys will stay active and work with us to move to new heights. We got a lot of issues that are unrelated to city council work that is placed upon the residents of the city. As you know, we have a young population and an aging population, and we have a lot of people out of work. And we're facing a great pandemic threat. So those things are going to be a great challenge, and we need as many great thinkers out there to be helping the community as we also try to bring some of our older neighborhoods back to a thriving, vibrant, and healthy community. And congratulations, Councilman Jonathan Hernandez.
Thank you. Caller with the Zoom ID, Alfonso Alvarez. If you would please select the microphone unmute option on your device. And you may proceed with your comment. Zoom ID Alfonso Alvarez. If you would please select the microphone unmute option on your device.
Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Alfonso Alvarez. I'm a member of the San Diego School Board of Education. I wanted to take this time to congratulate everybody. The new council members and the new mayor. The quick comment or last comment that I just wanted to make is that it's really important for the school board and the city council to work together. There are so many common issues that we can work together on, and by working together, we will make this a better community. Congratulations to everybody, and good luck.
Thank you. Zoom ID, Tish Leon. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call or select the unmute microphone.
Yes, hi.
Hi, yes, you may proceed.
Okay, thank you. I just also want to thank all the outgoing Mayor Pulido, Juan Villegas, and Jose Solorio for all that you've done for our city. Jose, especially, I want to thank you for reaching out to me to talk about the seniors. You know how important the seniors are for me, and that you actually engaged, and hopefully what you started will continue with a strategic plan for the seniors. And all the incoming, Jonathan, Ty, and Jesse, congratulations. I think it's awesome that we have such a young, progressive new council. And I'm also going to be reaching out to you to not to forget about the seniors. We really need to focus on making better for them, especially during the pandemic. And Vince Sarmiento, congratulations. I'm really looking forward to having a new mayor in our city. And best wishes to everybody coming in and going out. Thank you.
Thank you. Zoom ID, Roberto Herrera. If you would please select the microphone unmute option on your device. Thank you. You may proceed.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Roberto with Resilience Orange County. Very happy about a shift in council and moving towards a more progressive vision for the city of Santana. For the past 4 years, I've been engaged in local advocacy to make our city more inclusive, not only for the immigrant community, but also for youth. And, as we move forward, there's a lot that can be done to continue youth investments in the city budget passing process to incorporate more youth voices, more youth engagement. I think that's really important as millennials that are kind of coming in. I think having to engage a lot of youth is important. And in regards to also the immigrant community, I know that we have a new president, and for the past 4 years, we've been terrorized by the Trump administration. And I think when we think about the levels of support that we need to support the immigrant community, the Universal Defense Fund is something that needs to continue to be funded, right? Deportations are still going to continue under this new administration. I would hope to some extent, less, if not an ending to all deportations. But that is kind of not the reality that we've seen in the past. So I want to just wish you all, the best, and the residents and all of us, to move forward in a positive direction. So really happy about the work that we're going to accomplish together the next 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller with the last 3 numbers, 411. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call. Thank you. You could proceed with your comment.
Hi, I want to congratulate the new City Council members, Sarmiento. This is Roger Santana, and the new members of the City Council. I think your victories reflect the thriving need for change in our community. That's why they voted for you guys. I think you guys are bringing hope during this pandemic, and we need to take care of our community and our vulnerable people as it's doing right now. I also want to comment that I'm looking forward to see homelessness and police oversight being tackled to keep our residents safe. And I think that Santa needs to step up to the other cities that leave their homelessness here. So Orange County can erase homelessness together. Also, the violence that police antagonize to start protests. One to mention is the one in Bristol McFadden on May 30th. I think that could have been done differently, so our small businesses wouldn't get graffiti. And once again, congratulations to Sarmiento. I think that is one of the greatest victories for our cities, and I want to congratulate Jonathan. Thank you so much, and look forward to the changes that are going to be brought by you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller with the last three numbers, 589. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call, or select the unmute option. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening. You may
Good
proceed.
evening. Good evening. This is Patana Pern, Executive Director of the Cambodian Family Community Center, a 40 years nonprofit serving Santa Ana residents. First of all, I want to send my sincere appreciation and thanks to outgoing Mayor Polito, council members Jose and Juan for your many years of services to the Santa Ana diverse community. Also, I want to congratulate to Mayor Vincent Sarmiento, council members Javier Pan, J.C. Lopez, and Jonathan Hernandez. We look forward to working with you and serving the diverse community in Santa Ana and making sure that the city is able to provide mental health services to our youth, older adult and adults. Especially, we would like to make sure that the diverse community in Santa Ana have equal access to the services, including the Cambodian, Vietnamese, Chinese, Latino communities, and many other communities. So we're really proud of what we have done together as a city, and we look forward to our continued partnership. Thank you. And again, this is Atana, Executive Director of the Cambodian Family Community Center. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller with the last three numbers, 081. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call. Thank you. You may proceed with your... Please lower your volume if you're listening to another device. Thank you. You may proceed.
Buenas tardes.
Oh, buenas tardes. Sí.
¿Puedo hacer mi comentario?
Sí, por favor.
Sí, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Araceli Robles, residente de la ciudad de Santa Ana, y quiero mandar mi felicitación al señor Sarmiento por la nueva posición. Mi nombre es Araceli Robles. Quería felicitar al señor Sarmiento por la nueva posición y a los nuevos miembros del concilio. Y también quería decirle al señor Pulido que cuando vi el video, cuando se estaba despidiendo, me dio mucha lástima de que no representaba realmente lo que refleja nuestra ciudad de Santa Ana. Hasta el final siguió favoreciendo a todas las personas que no representan a nuestra comunidad. Espero que todo esto cambie con los nuevos concejales y el nuevo alcalde. Y a los concejales que van saliendo, gracias por todo lo que nos hicieron por nuestra comunidad. Gracias.
Ok, gracias por tu llamada. Zoom ID, Mariana. If you would please select. Oh, thank you. You may proceed with your comment.
Aló, buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Sí, ¿qué tal? Perdón, voy a hablar en español. Hablo desde Bolivia. Ya son casi las 23 horas. Soy periodista del diario Correo del Sur de Sucre. y quería, bueno, aprovechar, yo creo que a nombre de todos los bolivianos, la elección de don Vicent Sarmiento, que bueno, durante estos días y a través de las redes sociales, pues muchos bolivianos han recibido con mucho cariño y orgullo la noticia de su elección. Y no sé si es posible solicitarle también que pueda dirigirse a todos los bolivianos en español, porque sé que algunos también están siguiendo esta transmisión, pese que ya, como les digo, son las 23 horas acá en Bolivia, para de alguna manera también expresarles ese sentimiento de que se siente ser un boliviano allá tantos años en Estados Unidos y lograr ser alcalde. Nada más eso y felicitaciones. Yo creo, a nombre de todos los bolivianos, me voy a tomar el atrevimiento para el señor Sarmiento. Gracias.
Gracias. Okay, our interpreter's here to translate.
Vargas, and I am calling from Bolivia. It's 11 p.m. over here, but I'm very excited to congratulate the newly elected Mayor Sarmiento. We are very proud of this election taking place in Santa Ana, and I would like to ask Mr. Sarmiento if he can address the Bolivian people in Spanish, because there's a lot of people who are very proud. We're feeling very proud of the election that took place in Santa Ana, electing a new mayor. So I'd like to be daring in speaking for all Bolivians in congratulating your new mayor, Mayor Sarmiento. And the previous speaker. Good evening. My name is Araceli Robles, from resident of Santa Ana. I'd like to congratulate Mayor Sarmiento in his new position, and also congratulate the new council members. And also, when I watched Mr. Pulido's video in saying goodbye, it's very sad to see that he did not represent what Santa Ana really means, and he just represented all the people who do not represent our community. So I hope this all changes with the new council and the new mayor. And to the outgoing council members, thank you for all the things that you did for our community.
Okay, thank you. Last caller with the last three numbers, 496. Please dial *6 to unmute your call. Thank you. You may proceed with your comment.
Good evening. This is Valeria Mesqua, Vice President of Santa Ana Unified Board of Education. I would like to thank the outgoing council members for their service. Running for office and being in office can be challenging, so I want to thank you for your service, and for Jose Solorio working with Santa Ana Unified so closely. I really appreciate it as a board member and as a community member. Outgoing Miguel Pulido, thank you. Good luck in your endeavors. And now I want to congratulate our new mayor, Ben Sarmiento. I'm looking forward to continuing working with you. You've been doing for many, many years in the community. You, along with my father and my family. Congratulations to Jonathan Hernandez, our new council member, to Ty Viet-Fan and Jesse Lopez. So Ty and Jonathan, I'm so proud of you, so happy for both of you. Looking forward to working with both of you on the school district and the new mayor and the entire council, David Penalosa and Phil and Nalita, because the things that we need to do in the city for our youth and for education, we can go back to the days where we would do it together. Vince was on the council when we would work very well together with Michelle Martinez and David Benavides and Roman Reina and Salty Nahero. So I'm looking forward to that teamwork again for our community, for our students, for a good life in Santa Ana. So I'm so proud of you, and I'm looking forward to watching the next 4 years of all the wonderful things that you're doing. And Vince, new mayor, after I believe 28 years, congratulations, and thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
Thank you. Caller with Zoom ID, Idalia Rios. If you would please dial either, oh, thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I just want to congratulate every new member of this council, and I know a lot of community members were working towards these campaigns, and we are looking forward for a new Santana. We have been fighting for many years, and we are very happy because we believe that a change is coming. And this time, the council members are going to listen to community. They're going to listen to the residents, and they're going to advocate. They're going to make decisions for the extra low-income families that we have in Santana. So I just want to say thank you, and we are looking forward to those changes. And I just want to say it in Spanish that felicidades a todos los que ganaron. Sé que muchos miembros de la comunidad estuvieron trabajando en campañas para que estas personas ahora sean parte de este concilio, y estamos muy emocionados porque sabemos que un nuevo Santana se acerca y empieza. Por muchos años ha habido luchas y ahora creemos que el cambio empieza. Entonces quiero agradecer y estamos una vez más, recalco, muy emocionados de los cambios que vienen para Santana. So, muchísimas gracias y felicidades a todos.
Gracias. Caller with the last three numbers, 513. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call, or select the microphone unmute option on your device. Thank you. You may proceed.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, please proceed. Thank you.
Good evening. This is Nancy Mejia. I'm the Chief Program Officer with Latino Health Access, and I'm calling in to congratulate our new mayor, Vincent Sarmiento, and also our new council members. Me estoy llamando de parte de Latino Health Access para felicitar a nuestro nuevo alcalde, Vicente Sarmiento, y también a las y los nuevos concejales. We are looking forward to working with all of you during this very challenging and historic time. Estamos emocionados de poder trabajar con todos ustedes durante estos tiempos muy retantes, and we invite all of you to work with us in serving the most vulnerable communities in Santa Ana. Y los invitamos a todos a que trabajen con nosotros en poder dar servicio a las comunidades más necesitadas en Santa Ana, and also in creating policies that are going to be improving the equity in our city, y también de poder pasar pólizas que van a promover la equidad en nuestra comunidad. Así que manos a la obra. All hands are on deck. We're ready to work with you all and also to continue to challenge you. Y también estamos siguiendo listos para abogar para nuestra comunidad cuando necesitemos. Muchas gracias. Thank you and congratulations once again. Felicidades.
Okay, caller with the last three numbers, 143. Please dial *6 to unmute your call, or select the microphone. You may proceed. Thank you.
Hola, buenas noches. ¿Me escuchan?
Sí, buenas noches.
Nada más mi nombre es Verónica Chávez y solamente quiero felicitar a Vicente Sarmiento, Jessy López, Jonathan Hernández y Ty Fan por este reconocimiento tan grandioso que se viene para Santana. En nombre de mi organización, Ada Briceño, Martín López, desde el fondo de nuestro corazón, felicidades, y no dudamos en lo más absoluto que van a hacer un gran trabajo y estamos atrás para apoyarlos en lo que necesiten. Muchas felicidades.
My name is Veronica Chavez, and I'd like to congratulate Mayor Sarmiento, Ms. Jessy Lopez, Ms. Tai Fan, and congratulations. On behalf of the community, we'd like to offer our hand. If there's anything that you need, you can count on us. Thank you very much.
Caller with the last three numbers, 251. If you would please dial *6. Or select the unmute option on your device. You may proceed. Persona en el teléfono con los 3 últimos números, 251. Caller with the last 3 numbers, 361. Please dial *6.
Hola.
Hola, sí. Puede continuar con su comentario.
Hello?
Hello,
Can you
yes.
hear
Yes, you may proceed with your comment.
Hi, this is John Hanna. I'm speaking tonight not only as representative for the Southwest Regional Council of Carpenters, but also as a trustee for the Rancho Santiago Community College District. And I want to, as I mentioned at the last meeting, I want to thank Miguel Polito and Jose Solorio, Mr. Villegas for their service to the city. But I want to congratulate our new mayor, Sarmiento. I've known Mr. Sarmiento for many years. He's a dedicated public servant, and I think he has the best interest of this community at heart and will be an excellent leader for our city. I also want to commend and congratulate the new council members, Jesse Lopez, Jonathan Hernandez, and Ty Viet Fan. Ty, you showed your quality on the Planning Commission, and I know you'll do a good job on this council. And I know that both Jesse and Jonathan are young, energetic, and will provide, I think, good leadership for their communities that they represent, as well as the entire city. I can say from the college district, we look forward to having a stronger relationship with this council. I think Valeria Mesqua, I want to join with some of her comments about how we have a number of people who have been involved over the years, as well as we have new people now. And I think if we can develop that good, close relationship with Santa Ana Unified, Santa Ana College, in the city of Santa Ana, we will be able to provide wonderful opportunities for our young people, as well as the entire community. So congratulations, everybody, and best of luck to you.
Persona en el teléfono con los 3 últimos números, 251. Por favor, marque *6 para reactivar su llamada.
Hola.
Hola. Usted puede continuar con su comentario.
Sí, buenas noches. Mi nombre es Laura Pantoja. Soy residente y una promotora de Latino Access. Y la razón de mi llamada es felicitar al nuevo concilio. Y creo que el COVID nos ha traído muchas lecciones, pero también nos trae la oportunidad con este nuevo concilio de seguir apoyando a la comunidad. En los últimos meses nos hemos sentido muy defraudadas porque se han apoyado leyes que van en contra de la comunidad y de la vivienda, y tenemos un rayo de esperanza que esto puede cambiar. Gracias y felicidades y bienvenidos.
Thank you. Translator will interpret.
Good evening, Ms. Pantoja, and I'm from Latino Health Access, and I'd like to congratulate the new council members. I think that COVID has given us a lot of lessons in the past, but also brings us lots of opportunities to continue serving our community. In the past months, we have been very let down by the laws that you've passed against housing, but we're hoping now that things will change. Thank you.
Zoom ID, Almita Mora. If you would please dial *6 or select the unmute
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we could hear you. You may proceed with your comment.
Oh, hi. My name is Alma Mora, and everybody knows me as Almita Mora. And I'm just here to congratulate Mr. Sarmiento and the new council members. And I'm very happy to see that hopefully, he will support all the small businesses and all the diversity and all the cultural events and everything that Santana means to our people. And I just want to say that I see a bright future for our city and just want to congratulate everyone and then thank you everyone for their service. And I wish you the best on your new endeavors. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Caller, with the last three numbers, 147. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call or select the microphone unmute feature on your device. Caller with the last three numbers, 147. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your device. Persona en el teléfono con los tres últimos números, 147. Por favor, marque *6 para reactivar su llamada. Caller with the last three numbers, 147. Please dial *6 or your unmute microphone option on your device to unmute your call. Persona en el teléfono con los tres últimos números, 147. Por favor, marque *6 para reactivar su llamada. Caller with the last three numbers, 232. If you would please dial *6. Thank you. You may
Good evening. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we could hear you. You may proceed with your comment. Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you very much. First of all, my name is Rafael Orozco. I want to congratulate Mayor Sarmiento and all the new blood in Ms. Lopez. It's great to see some additional diversity and great new and old blood. May you lead with passion and wisdom. I would ask that you, I also work with Latino Health Access. I'm the IT director there, and I would just ask you to complete your plan and vision for the youth in our city and provide more opportunities. Coaching baseball for 10 years has been a pleasure, and it's wonderful to see how that changes lives. And I would really ask if you could please try and facilitate for homeowners and residents the planning and permitting challenges that we face as much as they've facilitated for the large developers that are outside interested. Very difficult for citizens of the city to do anything in a timely manner. So again, thank you very much. And if you can count on our support over Latino Health Access. I appreciate you. God bless.
Thank you. Caller ID, Anita Mendez. If you would please select the microphone or unmute option on your device. Zoom ID, Anita Mendez. If you would please select the unmute microphone option on your device. Thank you. You may proceed with your comment.
I just wanted to congratulate Vince Sarmiento and let him know we are so proud of him and wishing you all the very best, and may God bless you and Godspeed. Thank you.
Caller with the last three numbers, 335. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call or select the microphone unmute option on your device. Thank you. You
¿Me
may
escucha?
proceed. Yes, you may proceed.
Okay, buenas noches, mi nombre es Araí Artero, soy residente de Santana ya por más de 15 años. Mi llamada es para felicitar al señor Sarmiento, a las personas que están tomando también su posesión y recordándoles que cuando se ha necesitado hablar acerca de la comunidad y buscar soluciones, señor Sarmiento, usted siempre ha estado abierto. Esperamos que las puertas sigan estando abiertas con usted, sigamos buscando la equidad para esta comunidad de Santa Ana y felicitar a toda la comunidad de Santa Ana porque a través del voto popular y a través del movimiento comunitario logramos derrocar la dictadura de una persona que estuvo por más de 20 años, lo cual es injusto para todos los residentes en Santa Ana. Así que a trabajar juntos, a seguirnos cuidando unos a otros y seguir buscando el acceso a todos los recursos. Y no olviden que tenemos a nuestros jóvenes en nuestras comunidades, encerrados en las casas, sin muchas opciones. Espero que piensen en todo lo que ha traído esta pandemia y que hay mucha gente que en este momento está en su casa esperando el día de mañana cuando las van a desalojar. Así que necesitamos protecciones. Señor Sarmiento, trabajemos juntos para el beneficio del resto de la comunidad y sobre todo de todas las personas que tienen menos acceso a recursos. Gracias.
Well, I'm a resident of Santa Ana, and I'd like to congratulate Mayor Sarmiento and the new elected members. I'd like to remind you that when the community has needs and we got together, Mr. Sarmiento was open to working with us, and we hope that this continues as well, and that we can work together for the benefit of Santa Ana. And this is for the benefit of the Santa Ana community. The Santa Ana community got together to engage in a movement to end the dictatorship that took place for over 20 years that was not fair for Santa Ana residents. And we'd like to continue working together and to have access for a lot of the resources. I'd like to remind you that the youth have been inside in their homes for a long time, and due to this pandemic, and a lot of people are just expecting or awaiting evictions. So let's, Mr. Sarmiento, let's work together for the benefit of our community.
Zoom, last three numbers, 439. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call. Caller with the last three numbers, 439. Thank you. You may proceed. Caller with the last three numbers, 439, you've been unmuted. You may proceed with your comment. Persona en el teléfono con los tres últimos números, 439. Puede continuar con su comentario. Caller with the last three numbers, 439, you've been unmuted. It sounds like we have feedback on your device. If you could please lower a YouTube or any other, wherever you're listening to the meeting, if you're on the call. Caller with the last three numbers, 439, you may proceed with your comment. You've been unmuted.
149.
Okay, sí. Usted puede continuar con su comentario.
149.
No era yo más que le dije si el número, los 3 últimos números de su teléfono es 439. Usted puede continuar con su comentario.
4. Porque 4. Ok, perdón, soy yo. ¿Puedo hablar ahora?
Sí, por favor, puede hablar ahora.
Muy bien. Mi nombre es Cora Jackson y en primer lugar quiero felicitar a mi amigo, a mi compatriota Vicente Sarmiento. Me siento muy contenta y muy orgullosa que él está ahora de alcalde. A felicitar a todos los que han ganado la nueva elección del City Council. Y también, at the same time, I wanted to thank Miguel Pulido. I met Miguel and we did all his fundraising when he became the first mayor. I am very proud. You did great for the city. Congratulations. Thank you very much. I know that you will keep doing the best for the city. And Vicente, bravo. We are very proud of you. I know that you will do great for the city too. The city of Santa Ana, they are very lucky to get a person like Vicente to be one of their new mayor. Congratulations.
Gracias. Our interpreter, we're translating now.
Vicente Sarmiento, thank you. Congratulations on being elected mayor, and also to the other people who were elected to the city council. And the rest was continued in English.
Thank you. Zoom ID, Cynthia Hernandez. If you would please select the microphone or unmute option on your device. Zoom ID, Cynthia Hernandez. If you would please select the unmute. Thank you. You may proceed with your comment.
Hi, congratulations to every new council member, and thank you to Miguel Pulido for your service. That's really all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Zoom caller Daniel Grissett. If you would please select the unmute button on your device. Thank you. Thank you. You may proceed.
Just a word to congratulate the new elected council members and wish the departing council members and mayor well as they move on to new efforts. But encouraged that the new council is going to be coming along with a vision for the city that I think will be very positive. Congratulations to all.
Thank you. Zoom ID, Eric. If you would please select your unmute microphone feature on your device. Zoom ID, Eric Aldarete. If you would please select the microphone unmute option on your device. Zoom ID, Eric Aldarete. If you would please select the unmute microphone feature on your device and proceed with your comment. Erica. Zoom ID, Erica Gonzalez. If you would please select the unmute feature on your device. Persona en el teléfono, Erika González. Zoom ID, Erika Gonzalez. Please select the unmute microphone feature on your device. Zoom ID, Jessica Flores. If you would please select the microphone feature on your Zoom device. Zoom ID, Jessica Flores. If you can please select the microphone unmute feature on your device.
Hello, hi.
Hi, you may
You guys-
yes, you may proceed with your comment. Thank you.
I just want to say congratulations, and I'm looking forward for the new changes here in Santa Ana. Thank you.
Thank you. Zoom ID, John Hanna. If you would please select the unmute microphone option on your device.
Yeah, I already spoke. Sorry.
That's okay. You're in here more than once, I see. Zoom ID, K Rubio. If you would please select the unmute microphone on your device. Oh. Zoom ID, Carla Juarez. If you would please select the unmute feature on your device.
Yes, hi. Carla Juarez, longtime resident of Santa Ana. My general comment is to bring light on the fact that Mr. Pulido did not really represent the people in Santa Ana. It is very sad that he did have humble beginnings, as his family did own a muffler shop that was being also kicked out of the area because it was being gentrified. And this is how he also started being involved in politics. And it's very sad that throughout his career in politics, he did not serve the city residents of Santa Ana the same way that we served him. And I am very glad that he is going to be gone from the city council. In my 35 years, his 32 years, never did I felt that he was open to hearing us, to helping us, to supporting us, to being there for the residents. And he definitely just helped his own interest. So I am very happy to see a new chapter in the city of Santa Ana. And thank you for my time.
Thank you. Caller ID, Adolfo Sierra. If you would please select the unmute feature on your device. You may proceed. Thank you.
Hello, hi. I just want to congratulate the outgoing council members for their work through all these years, and of course, congratulations to the new council members, especially Mayor Sarmiento. I'm calling on behalf of the Madison Park Neighborhood Association. I'm an interim president, and I would like to also ask you to join us next year with a lot of work that we are doing within the city, especially with the general plan updates. I think it's a very important document, still a work in progress, and collaborating with different organizations, the University of California, Irvine, with the Environmental Law Clinic and other organizations and other schools from UCI. It's been and proven to be a very good collaboration with the city. And again, looking forward to continue the work and take care, and let's work 2021 to be a better year and also make the city of Santa Ana a better city. Thank you.
Thank you. Zoom ID Kyler Kayla Asato. If you would please select the unmute feature on your device.
Yeah, my name is Kyler Kayla. I'm part of the OC Environmental Justice Steering Committee. I would like to say congratulations to all the new members. And we also look forward to working on the general plan with y'all, and hope that this turns out okay.
Thank you. Caller Zoom ID Margot Diaz. If you would please select the microphone unmute feature on your device. Zoom ID Margot Diaz or Margot Diaz. Hi, you may proceed with your comment. Zoom ID Margot Diaz or Margot Diaz. Please select the microphone or unmute feature on your device. Caller with the last three numbers, excuse me, 451. Please dial *6 to unmute your call. Or select the microphone unmute feature on your device.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you. You may proceed with your comment.
Thank you. I will say it in Spanish and then in English. Buenas noches. Mi nombre es Isuri. Soy residente del área 3 y he vivido en Santana por mucho tiempo. Hoy llamo para darle felicitaciones a nuestros nuevos concejales, especialmente al alcalde Sarmiento y a la concejal Jessie López. Tengo esperanza que esta transición va a priorizar a los residentes más vulnerables de Santana y no a los intereses especiales. Espero ver pólizas fuertes que van a apoyar y expandir la vivienda de bajo costo, las protecciones para personas que están rentando y protección de los policías. Este concilio nuevo tiene que hacer todo lo posible para no solo estar en esa posición, pero para proteger a sus residentes. Les dejo con el recordatorio que más de la mitad de los residentes de Santana son inquilinos que están pagando mucho de renta, inquilinos que están haciendo todo lo que pueden para mantenerse en sus hogares y no perderlos y tener que salir a las calles ahorita que estamos en esta pandemia. Les deseo todo lo mejor y les pido que mantengan los valores con los que lanzaron sus campañas. So, good evening. This is Isuri. I am a Ward 3 resident and lifelong Santana resident. Tonight I call in to congratulate our new council, Mayor Sarmiento and Councilwoman Jessie Lopez. I have hope that this transition will prioritize Santana's most vulnerable residents and their needs over special interests. I look forward to seeing strong policies that will support and expand police oversight, affordable housing, and renter protection. This council must do what it takes to not only serve, but to protect its residents. I leave you with the reminder that over half of your residents are renters that are severely rent burdened and are struggling to stay housed and not go into homelessness during this ongoing pandemic. I wish you all the best and ask that you stay true to the progressive values that you loudly campaigned on. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Zoom ID, Kristen Gonzalez. If you would please select the unmute feature or the microphone on your device. Persona en el teléfono con el ID Christine González. Por favor, marque la estrella 6 para reactivar su llamada. Persona en el teléfono con el nombre Kristen González.
Yes. ¿Sí?
Sí, usted
¿Hello?
usted puede hablar.
Ok, sí, buenas noches. Mi nombre es Alejandra Luciano y estoy hablando para felicitar a mi Sarmiento. Muchas felicidades por su logro. Y gracias a Dios lo logró, y felicidades a los demás también concejales, y que esperemos que sea un buen en estas épocas que estamos en esta epidemia. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Our interpreter will translate.
Good evening. My name is Alejandro Luciano, and I'd like to congratulate Mr. Sarmiento on his recent election for his success. And I'd also like to congratulate all the council members that were elected. And I hope that this is a good thing during this time, the pandemic.
Caller with the last three numbers, 866. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call, or select the microphone to unmute your device. Thank you. You may proceed.
Caller with the last three numbers, 866.
Hi. Please lower the volume on the device that you're listening to the meeting. Thank you.
Hello, we want to congratulate Jessie for all her work, and also Mayor Sarmiento. The progressive working people have really succeeded in this election, and we're excited for what's to come for the city of Santa Ana. We're excited. Congratulations, Jessie.
Thank you. Caller with Zoom ID, Emily Peraza. If you would please dial or select the unmute feature on your device. Zoom ID, Lucy. If you would please select the microphone or unmute feature on your device. Zoom ID for Emily Peraza, Kay Rubio, and Lucy. It appears that you haven't updated your Zoom application, so if you can please call in as instructed on our city website at santa-ana.org/city-meetings. Zoom ID, Nellie Legasp. If you would please select the unmute microphone.
Good evening, everyone. As mentioned, my name is Nellie Legaspi. My full name is Nellie Ann, my Turtle Heart Legaspi. And tonight I'm speaking to congratulate our new mayor, Vincent Sarmiento, as well as my Ward 3 Council Representative Jessie Lopez, also Ty Fan, and especially Jonathan Ryan Hernandez. I am so proud of you, Jonathan, and so excited. Tonight I speak on behalf of ASME Local 2076 that represents the eligibility workers and employment eligibility specialists of Orange County Social Services. I also speak as a First Nations Native American woman. I am full-blood Oglala and Chiricahua. And we are the unseen population of Santa Ana. But I promise you, you'll be seeing us. To all of you, I am looking so forward to working with you and seeing the things that are going to happen. I'm extremely excited. This is the city that my mother grew up in, and I'm proud to be a resident and an employee with this county and with this city. Living here, I wouldn't live anywhere else. You couldn't pay me enough money. And looking at this new city council, especially the young ones coming in, oh my gosh, it is so exciting. I know you all do amazing things. And I know that the people that have supported you will keep you all accountable, because that's how we all work together to initiate change that's going to make a big difference for your residents and for the future that you all represent. It's always good to look to the past for historical knowledge and experience, and look to the future with our young ones, because it's their future we're going to make a change for. All those little kids are looking up to all of you and knowing that they can do it now. So as a First Nations woman, I want to say hoka, which means it's a good day to die in a good way, and we fight on with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller with the last three numbers, 971. If you would please dial *6 on your device, or select the microphone unmute feature.
Hello, my name is Emily Peraza, and I just wanted to congratulate the transitioning City Council Board. I'm really excited and looking forward to the changes that are going to happen in the city. I'm especially looking forward to the changes and investment that are going to occur for youth. If said City Council stays on what their campaigns revolved around. And wishing you all the luck, and wanted to give a shout out to all the youth who participated and volunteered during this campaign season, and y'all really held it down. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller with the last three numbers, 474. If you would please dial *6 to unmute your call, or the microphone option on your device to unmute your call. And you may proceed with your comment.
Hi, good evening. My name is Walter Muñetón. I am the president of the Garden Grove Unified School District Board of Education. And I, of course, wanted to congratulate the incoming council persons to the council, as well as the new mayor of Santa Ana. Congratulations to you. I look forward to having a renewed partnership with the Garden Grove Unified School District for our mutual residents that reside in the West Santa Ana community. I look forward to working with you all. Thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you. Caller with the last three numbers. Oh, looks like the caller just dropped. Okay. Zoom ID, Adriana Soto Perez. If you would please select the unmute microphone option on your device. Zoom ID, Adriana Soto Perez. Looks like that caller dropped. Zoom ID, Isabel Muñez Lopez. If you would please. Hello. Usted puede hablar.
Yes, I just want to congratulate everybody from the council member. As Mr. Sarmiento, I'm proud to be part of the community, and we'll have a new something to look forward to. Thank you.
Thank you. Zoom ID Luis M. If you would please select the microphone unmute feature on your device.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You may proceed.
Sorry, first time making a Zoom. Congratulations, Ty. It's great to see a local classmate of mine in City Council. I know you're going to do great, and congratulations to all the new people in City Council. I look forward to seeing what you're going to do for our city.
Thank you. Zoom ID, Priscilla Medina. If you would please select the microphone unmute feature on your device. You may proceed with your comment. Zoom ID Priscilla Medina, we could hear you. Zoom ID Priscilla Medina, you've successfully unmuted your call.
¿Me escuchan?
Oh, sí, puedes hablar.
Oh, gracias. Bueno, estoy contenta por esta oportunidad de poder dirigirme a los nuevos miembros del cónsul. Nos sentimos realmente realizados por esta victoria. Hemos trabajado como comunidad para poder ayudarnos en este tiempo de pandemia y estamos esperanzados en que se van a poder cumplir todos nuestros proyectos en bien de la comunidad. Y felicito al señor Sarmiento porque nos ha dado la apertura de poder haber trabajado con él y que nos está dando la oportunidad de seguir trabajando en comunidad. Gracias.
Gracias. Our interpreter will translate. Thank you.
I'm very happy for this continuity of this, the continuation of the council, and I'm very happy for the victories, and we worked hard together with the community, and we hope to continue working on projects on behalf of the community. There's a lot of work to be done with the community, on behalf of the community, working together.
Thank you. Zoom ID Rivero family, if you would please select the microphone unmute feature on your device and proceed with your comment. Zoom ID Rivero family, if you would please select the microphone feature on your device. Llamada con el nombre Rivero Family. Para reactivar su llamada, por favor, active el sonido en el aparato en cual está usando Zoom. Zoom ID Rivero family, if you would please select the microphone feature on your device to unmute your call. Zoom ID Ron Torres, if you would please select the microphone unmute feature on your device and proceed with your comment. You have been unmuted. You may proceed with your comment. Please lower the volume on the device you're listening to the meeting.
Zoom ID Ron Torres. Please select the microphone unmute feature on your device.
Okay.
Proceed with your comment.
Por favor, baje el volumen en el aparato que estás viendo, YouTube.
Please lower the volume on the device you're listening to the meeting.
Okay. Sarai Arpero, if you would please select the microphone feature on your device to unmute your call. Zoom ID, Sarai Arpero.
Perdón, ya hice mi comentario. Gracias.
Ok, gracias. Zoom ID, Maria Rojas. If you would please select the unmute feature on your device and proceed with your comment. Okay, the call dropped. Zoom ID Elizabeth. If you would please select the microphone icon on your device to unmute your call. Okay, you may proceed.
Sí, buenas.
Oh, sí, buenas tardes. Puedes.
Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Elizabeth Martínez y me da mucho gusto poder saludar y felicitar a todos los que quedaron como el alcalde y Jesse, a nuevo concejal también. Me da mucho gusto poder participar esta noche y darle la bienvenida y pues felicitarlos a todos, ¿verdad? Y tengo la esperanza que a lo mejor tal vez si podemos trabajar en conjunto con organizaciones no lucrativas, líderes comunitarios, personas que nos representan en la ciudad, podemos hacer un Santa Ana mejor para el bienestar de nuestros jóvenes y de todos nuestros adultos y niños. Muchísimas gracias y que tengan buena noche.
Okay, gracias. Our interpreter will go ahead and translate now.
Good evening, my name is Elizabeth Martinez and I'm very happy to be here and congratulate all the people who won, the winners of the election. Of course, our mayor and Jesse and the other council members as well. I'm happy to be here in this occasion to welcome you and would like to congratulate all of you who won, and I hope that we can work together to benefit our community, to better to work together with community leaders and others to better Santa Ana to benefit our youth and the elderly and everybody else. Thank you and good night.
Mayor, that was the last caller.
Okay. Let me go back to the agenda then. Give me a moment.
We're at item 55A, Mayor.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right, so we're done with the speakers. So I now want to make sure we go adopt a resolution basically declaring the November 3rd, 2020 general municipal election results. So I would like to entertain a motion on adopting a resolution, please.
Mayor, I'll go ahead and move it. I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion by Becerra. Who was the second?
I'll second Councilmember Peñalosa.
Okay. Before we vote, are there any additional comments that any folks want to make? If not, my plan would be to vote on this, then we'll present the tiles, and we would have the, three folks going out, make a little speech, then we would have the, adopt the resolution, in essence, bringing in the new folks, and they would do the oath of office. We'd have a video, et cetera. So does anybody want to do anything different from that? If not, let me go ahead and ask the clerk to do a roll call vote on adopting the election results, please. Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilmember Becerra?
Yes.
Councilmember Mendoza?
Madam Clerk, is she not there?
She is.
Oh, I'm here. Here I am. Yes, that's a definite yes for me.
Thank you. Councilmember Peñalosa?
Yes.
Councilmember Sarmiento?
Yes.
Councilmember Solorio?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Villegas?
Yes.
Mayor Pulido?
Yes. And now I would like for you to present the city tiles and offer the three outgoing council members the opportunity to say a word or two if they so like. Do you want to go ahead and handle the presentation?
Certainly, Mayor. This is Christine Ridge, City Manager. So we don't have a video for this, but we do have some photos. And thank you, Honorable Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, and Councilmember Solorio. I would like to recognize your service to the residents of our great city. I'm going to start with Councilmember Solorio. Since the start of your term in 2016, you have advocated for the needs of our community to make this city better. Over those 4 years, your substantial experience in both local and state government, public affairs, and communications has served our city well. I have seen you work diligently to improve the quality of life in Santa Ana by championing public safety, advocating for funding to protect families and businesses, and focusing on real-time improvements to our neighborhoods.
Madam City Manager, there's something wrong with the signal. On TV it's not coming through, and on my phone it's not coming through.
Is that the audio or the video?
There is no video, and the audio is intermittent.
Thank you, sir. Let us see if we can address that.
We'll see if our AV guys are able to fix that. Should be appearing now.
Yeah, go ahead and take a minute.
Okay, I think it should be appearing now. Is that correct, or?
Mayor, can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. The screen is still black. Occasionally it flashes on Councilmember Solorio, but usually it's black. Maybe just move on, forget the video. Let's just keep it going here.
Okay, so it's not a video that's displayed. It is a picture of Councilmember Solorio and then a picture of the city tile that will be presented to him. So I'm not sure where I was cut out, but I was basically thanking Councilmember Solorio for his 4 years in improving our community, and it certainly has been a pleasure working for you, and I warmly express my gratitude to you for your service to the community, and I wish you all the best in the future. Mayor Pro Tem Juan Villegas, it's my honor to recognize you for your 4 years of service on the City Council, including the last 2 where you served as the Mayor Pro Tem, and may I say you performed those responsibilities seamlessly. Thank you for your active role in legislative and policy matters, to be a champion of the city, and to score us additional funding for community policing. It was a pleasure working with you at achieving one of your long-term goals, that of bringing a family justice center to our city and creating a safe haven for victims of domestic violence. Also, with your constant attention to improve mobility and traffic safety, you are responsible for many speed bumps and improved alleyways through our city. Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Villegas, for your dedication and commitment to serving the Santa Ana community. I will miss your no-nonsense, straight-talking approach to everything, and it certainly has been a pleasure serving as your city manager these last 18 months. And lastly, Mayor Polito, I knew of you long before I actually met you, as you were shaking up Orange County with your bold moves and economic revitalization of Santa Ana since 1986. An incredible legend serving our community for 34 years. You have been a major force not only in our city, but also regionally and nationally. You always know the person to call to get stuff done. Over the years, you've improved the quality of life in Santa Ana by reducing crime to historic lows, promoting business and economic development, championing arts and culture, supporting youth education, and increasing community engagement, and much more. Even after your departure, we will still see the impacts of your leadership with the forthcoming completion of Santa Ana OC streetcar, which will contribute further to the city's revitalization. Your impact to Santa Ana is clear and profound. On a personal level, I want to express my deep appreciation and enormous gratitude for convincing me to come to Santa Ana as your city manager. It has been an incredible opportunity and an honor serving you. I'm not sure what you're going to be doing in the next chapter of your life. I only know you'll be doing it at full speed. I wish you a full future of playing tennis, yoga, running marathons, and spending time with your lovely family. For each of you, the city has a special gift, which includes a city tile, your formal picture, a proclamation recognizing your service and dedication to the city. And so with that, I want to once again thank you all for contributing so much.
Thank you, Madam City Manager, and let me, first thank all the citizens of Santa Ana for their support all these years, helping us make the community you all love so much into just a fantastic, beautiful, thriving city. I know, we're going out here. This is more of the time to hear from the new folks. But let me just say that the pandemic has robbed us all of many things, many of our families of loved ones, and the 17,000 folks here in town that have been infected. Hopefully there'll be full recovery, but the vaccine cannot come soon enough. And I've, pledged to the new city council, in particular to Mayor Sarmiento, and I like the way that sounds, Mayor Sarmiento, continued cooperation on the pandemic. Fortunately or unfortunately, I've had to go through the school of hard knocks, and that not only has meant, lobbying for dollars here, to come to Santa Ana, but also very importantly, trying to work with the city council and the committee to figure out how to deploy them effectively through staff. And I want to thank you in particular, Madam City Manager, because you did not sign up for this. None of us did, but you've done absolutely wonderfully, along with Daisy Perez. I joke around with her on occasion because sometimes you have to not take things overly serious, but she's performed very aggressively on this, and I just want to take a moment to mention that and to thank you and her, because I believe you've been the leaders on the response to the pandemic. I look forward to continuing to work with all of you, and in particular, to Ty Pham, Jesse Lopez, Jonathan Hernandez. I know you will do well, very well, and to Vicente Sarmiento, Vince, this is the passing of the baton, and like all those Olympic relay races, the team that's winning, if they drop it, they lose a lot of momentum. I know you are very capable. I know you will do well. And I want to make sure that this transition is completely seamless, and that we all give you and the new administration and the city staff and everybody 100% support, so that we can make it through this very tough winter. This is going to be the toughest winter in the history of the city, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. The vaccine will come, the pandemic will end, and before we went into this dark period, so many things were going so well in the city. I know that will be the case in the not too distant future. And with that, I would like to offer the other two council members that are leaving the council, Mayor Pro Tem, to chance to say a few words, and also, Councilmember Jose Solorio. If you would so like to say a few words, now would be the appropriate time.
Councilmember Solorio can go. Jose.
Oh, thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. First and foremost, wanted to thank all the residents of Santa Ana for the opportunity to serve. It's been an incredible opportunity. I've had a blessed life and continue to have a blessed life, and the opportunity to serve is a great one. My passion is to public service, and I will continue to do that with my work at the Water District and other things, including here in the community. Wanted to also thank the staff that has worked the most closely with me these past 4 years, beginning with my assistants, Yasmin Vasquez initially, followed up by Angie Morris. They've been fabulous through and through. The professional staff, Christine Ridge, top-notch city manager, and very pleased of what we've been able to accomplish. A very able attorney, Sonia Rubio Carvajal. Thank you so much for all your insights and legal works over the years. Our still fairly new City Clerk, Daisy Gomez, thank you for keeping the council meetings as organized as you can. All the department heads, and there's too many to mention, but all department heads have been fabulous, have been doing good work. And then some of the real special staff in the city manager's office as well. Julie Castro Cardenas, who was there early on when I started, Daniel Soto, Daisy Perez, Paul Eakins, all fantastic. We all sacrifice a lot with our families, and I know my immediate family and extended family, definitely sacrifice, and I thank them, and will always be grateful. I do feel that over the past 4 years, despite the circumstances, we did have a lot of accomplishments that as a team we accomplished. We reduced 911 response times and improved staffing levels to keep our community safe. We implemented new body-worn cameras that have led to many fewer officer-involved shootings. A youth fund that Mayor Pro Tem Villegas and I took the lead on that leaves the new council with $6 million plus in youth funds, so use it well, and that'll continue to grow. In terms of affordable housing units, we have about 1,500 in production that have already been done, and no other city has done that. It's been incredible. We have a rental assistance program that's second to none in the county, with almost about $10 million, I believe. And then I was also the swing vote on the going to ward elections, and it was very controversial and complicated at the time, but once I saw the numbers, it was important to follow the California Voting Rights Act, and I'm proud that we're going to have more focus now on neighborhood issues rather than sometimes where ideological issues. And then unfinished business for the new mayor and council. Homelessness, I think we got to continue to be more aggressive on that. The use of these youth fund dollars. I know David Peñalosa and others will work on that dog park. We should have a dog park, keeping a rental assistance program, and stopping as many evictions as we can. And then COVID. I finally just want to again formally congratulate virtually Mayor Sarmiento and the incoming council members Jonathan Hernandez, Via Taifan, and Jesse Lopez. And it's not a goodbye, because I'm still a constituent here and will continue to be involved in the community. But it's see you in 2021, if not earlier. Thank you so much.
So I will go, Mr. Mayor.
That was it, Council Member?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem, do you want to say anything?
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And it was very much an honor to serve as your Mayor Pro Tem for the last 2 years and alongside of you here at the council. I want to take a moment to thank all the callers who called in today and all the residents. We appreciate the phone calls, the input. 4 years ago, the residents of Santa Ana gave me the great honor and opportunity to serve as their council member. And tonight, I want to say thank you to them for that opportunity to serve you. I leave here with no regrets. I made decisions and voted the way I saw fit, and always for the greater good of the city. In 4 years, I've never missed a council meeting, and I held an average of 400 meetings per year, and I have been loyal to my oath of office and to the residents of Santa Ana. I abided by the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. And I've had the opportunity to hear from many of you, the residents, from letters and emails, phone calls, city council meetings, and meetings in my office. I got to know you and appreciate your goodness and to hear how proud you are of your city, and to me that is very priceless. In Santa Ana, we are guided by the standard of excellence, and all of the achievements that this city completes, they're because of the residents and the excellent 1,400 hardworking city employees that we have here that are led by a great city manager and the department heads. I also want to take a moment to thank and acknowledge the council members who served with me prior to this council, and that is Michelle Martinez, former Mayor Pro Tem, who I call my mentor, Mr. Sal Tinajero, and David Benavides, who I call friends now. It was great to serve on the council with you. And again, to all the department heads, our chief of police, our OCFA division chief, and to all the men and women in uniform, and to everyone who works here for the city, thank you so much. It was an honor to work with you. And to the residents, thank you again. Till we meet again, thank you and good night.
Thank you for that, Mr. Mayor Pro Tem. I now want to have the clerk or whomever, I believe we have a video presentation, for our new mayor, Vince Sarmiento, Councilmember Ward 1, Ty Viet Pham, Councilmember Ward 3, Jesse Lopez, Councilmember Ward 5, Jonathan Ryan Hernandez. Should we proceed, Madam Clerk? Are you just going to play the video? What are we going to do?
Thank you,
we are
Mayor
ready,
and
sir.
Members of the council. At this time, we will watch a pre-recording of the administration of the oath of office and celebration.
Can you raise your right hand and repeat after me?
I,
state your name,
Vicente Sarmiento,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
that I will and will faithfully discharge
that I will and faithfully discharge
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mayor Sarmiento.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, please state your name,
Tai Viet Phan,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the
State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. Congratulations, Councilwoman.
Thank you.
Por favor, levante su mano derecha y repite.
So please raise your right hand and repeat after me.
Di su nombre.
I state your name.
I, Jessie Lopez,
Lo juro solemnemente
do solemnly swear
que voy a apoyar y defender
that I will support and defend
la Constitución de los Estados Unidos
the Constitution of the United States
y la Constitución del Estado de California
and the Constitution of the State of California
contra todos los enemigos,
against all enemies,
extranjero y nacional,
foreign and domestic,
que tendré verdadera fe y lealtad
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
a la Constitución de los Estados Unidos
to the Constitution of the United States
y la Constitución del Estado de California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
que tomo esta obligación libremente
that I take this obligation freely
sin ninguna reserva mental
without any mental reservation
o propósito de la evasión,
or purpose of evasion,
que voy a descargar bien y fielmente
that I will well and faithfully discharge
los deberes en los que estoy a punto de asumir.
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Felicidades.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was good.
Raise your right hand. Now repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jonathan Hernandez,
Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend
the
Constitution of the United States
Constitution of the United
and the
States
Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic, that I will bear true the faith and allegiance
that I will bear true the faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take the obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
cielito lindo de Colorado. De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo vienen bajando. Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de Colorado. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones.
Hi, I'm Vicente Sarmiento, and I want to begin by thanking the voters for electing me as your next mayor. I'm incredibly humbled by your confidence, and I promise to work hard to honor the trust you've extended to me. As we all know, this election was historic for many reasons. First of all, it is the first time in 26 years that Santa Ana will have a new mayor. We also made history by electing the first and only Bolivian-born mayor of a large city in the United States. But most significant is that the 3 incoming council members and myself were all either born or raised here. We are literally the sons and daughters of Santa Ana, genuine homegrown products of this city. Unfortunately, we conduct this installation in the historic shadow of the COVID-19 pandemic. Although we all would have preferred to have these ceremonies in person with our family, friends, and neighbors, we must instead meet this moment and keep ourselves and those around us safe. That said, I'm extremely hopeful that we will be able to celebrate together soon. We can finally see the light at the end of this very long and difficult tunnel. But we must build a virtual bridge from now until vaccines and treatments are available to everyone in our community. Santa Ana, the future is bright. Together, we will see our community get healthy. We will see our kids go back to school. We will see our businesses reopen and get our economy going strong again. And yes, we will put this pandemic in the rearview mirror. You know, this past election was also historic for its record-breaking turnout. There was an almost 80% voter turnout and over 95,000 votes were cast in Santa Ana. By Monday before the Tuesday election, over 50% of eligible voters in Santa Ana had cast their ballots. And a majority of those early votes came from young people ages 18 to 35. In this cycle, the voters spoke clearly and decisively that they wanted to reclaim their government. With this direction, we intend to usher in a new era of community-led priorities and write the next chapter in Santa Ana's history. While being responsible and balanced, our new course must be a departure from the ways of the past. The following is a quote from Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Quote, "The test of our progress is not whether we add more to the abundance of those who have much. It is whether we provide enough for those who have too little," unquote. These words have been a source of inspiration to me and have guided my journey when faced with difficult decisions. Santa Ana is one of the largest cities in the largest state in our union. We must conduct ourselves as such and be bold in our aspirations, but never again ignore the needs of those most vulnerable among us. We must ensure that dignified housing is available and accessible. We must invest and create an environment where our kids can thrive. We can keep our neighborhood safe and make sure that Santa Ana is not the receptacle for all of the county's problems. We must humanely address the problem of the unhoused. We must defend the rights of all immigrants. We must hold all of our city employees accountable and protect the health and welfare of all of our residents. To our staff and city family, I thank you for all the work and professionalism you perform for our residents. And I thank you in advance for your ability to adapt to a new civic culture. My hope is to unleash your talents and skills to better meet the needs of our city. In turn, you have my commitment that your value to Santa Ana and this organization will not only be appreciated, but respected. To our stakeholders, city partners, and network of nonprofit providers, we look forward to continuing to work together. We never forget that your success is our success. To our partners in the private sector, we know you will thrive under this new leadership. We will strive to create a more predictable and collaborative experience for you as we work together to improve our city. To my colleagues, past, present, and future, thank you to those who have served. There is no more noble a cause than serving the public. We appreciate the sacrifice you and your families have made to improve the lives and conditions of our residents. To my colleagues, present and future, I challenge you to join me to chart a new course for our city, one where we inspire our community by uplifting their lives and never letting others define who we are. We have a moment to create our new narrative where no one will ever be ashamed to say they live in Santa Ana. Finally, to my friends and family, thank you to Team Sarmiento for all your hard work in helping me realize this collective goal. Shout out to Carlos, Jose, the Youth for Sarmiento crew, the DPOC, SCIU Local 721, Unite Here Local 11, y todos los voluntarios que me acompañaron durante este camino largo. Espero que no me abandonen y que sigan trabajando conmigo en este nuevo capítulo de nuestra bella ciudad. To my mom, my wife, my sons Adrián and Diego, my daughter Dalia, my sister Vicky, my sister Daisy, and countless other extended family. Gracias por el amor, apoyo, paciencia, inspiración que siempre me dan. Thank you once again, and I ask all of you to please be safe and take care of yourselves during these very dangerous times. Stay strong, Santa Ana. Thank you.
Congratulations, Papa, all the way from here at Tufts Medical Center in Boston. I mean, of course I wish I was there throughout your whole campaign if you're swearing in. But even with school and working at the hospital the whole time, I was supporting you as much as I could. Please know that. Santa Ana is in good hands, and I'm so proud to call you my dad and also to call you the mayor. I love you y te veo pronto.
Mayor Sarmiento, on behalf of the young people of Santa Ana, I want to extend my congratulations to you. It was an honor to volunteer for a campaign that deeply cared about the issues that Santa Ana residents care about, like reducing homelessness, public health, creating safer neighborhoods, affordable housing, and most importantly, investing in our youth and in our future. I think that the future of Santa Ana is incredibly bright, and I know that under your leadership and under the leadership of the new City Council, we can reach great heights. I want to congratulate you, and I cannot wait to see the change that you will bring for Santa Ana in years to come.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Elizabeth Martínez, soy líder comunitario en esta ciudad y me complace mucho el poder darle la bienvenida y felicitar a nuestro nuevo alcalde de parte de la comunidad, al señor Sarmiento, Vicente Sarmiento, que va a ser nuestro nuevo alcalde. Él siempre ha trabajado con la comunidad, sobre todo con las personas que no tienen un estatus legal en esta ciudad. Pienso que una sola persona no puede hacer la diferencia, pero si trabajamos en conjunto, organizaciones, líderes comunitarios y personas que nos representan, podemos tener un Santa Ana mejor. Muchísimas gracias, bienvenido y felicidades a él y a toda su familia y muchas gracias.
Hi, I'm Paul Walsh, president of Coast Composites with a sizable manufacturing presence here in the city of Santa Ana. And I want to congratulate you, Vince, on your mayoral win. Really excited and happy for you and certainly for the community. I think your calm, practical approach is exactly what both the community and the business community needs in these challenging times. Best of luck to you. Really happy to see the win.
This is Ada Briseño, chair of the Democratic Party in Orange County and co-president of Unite Here Local 11, a union representing cooks, dishwashers, and room attendants. And we're here to congratulate Mayor-elect Sarmiento, City Council Member-elect Ty Viet Phan, Jonathan Hernandez, and Jesse Lopez. We're excited for a new beginning. We want to congratulate you all, and we're looking forward to this new council standing for democratic values and working families in Santa Ana. Congratulations.
Hello, Santa Ana. My name is Thai Viet Phan, and I'm proud and honored to serve as the first Vietnamese American on the Santa Ana City Council. I know we have a lot of work ahead of us, whether it's to address the COVID-19 pandemic and its effects on our community, addressing the homelessness crisis, or dealing with the lack of affordable housing. I know we'll work together to arrive at positive solutions for all. Once again, thank you to the Santa Ana residents and congratulations to our mayor and my fellow council members. To my Vietnamese community, xin kính chào quý vị. Tên tôi là Thái Việt Phan và Thái rất vinh dự và là người Mỹ gốc Việt đầu tiên làm nghị viên trong Hội đồng thành phố Santa Ana. Thái biết chúng ta còn nhiều điều để giải quyết, cho dù về virus corona, giúp người vô gia cư hoặc lo giá tiền nhà rất cao. Thái biết chúng ta sẽ đoàn kết và đưa ra các giải pháp tích cực cho cộng đồng. Một lần nữa, xin cảm ơn cư dân Santa Ana và xin chúc mừng thị trưởng và nghị viên mới. Cảm ơn.
ប្រៀបសួរនេះខ្ញុំឈ្មោះអង្គីរតជាប្រជាពលរដ្ឋរស់នៅក្នុងទីក្រុង Santa Ana នាងខ្ញុំសូមចូលរួមអបអរសាទរដល់ក្រុមសមាជិកប្រឹក្សាពិបាលថ្មីអ្នកនាងថៃវាតផាន់ដែលបានជ្រើសរើសជាតំណាងក្នុងទីក្រុង Santa Ana ក្នុងអាណត្តិនេះនាងខ្ញុំមានមោទនភាពដែលបានឃើញអ្នកនាងជាជាតិសាសន៍ចម្រុះហើយបានត្រូវជ្រើសតាំងមកតំណាងក្នុងពលរដ្ឋក្នុងទីក្រុង Santa Ana នាងខ្ញុំសូមជូនពរដល់អ្នកនាងនិងក្រុមប្រឹក្សាពិបាលថ្មីដែលបានជ្រើសតាំងនេះហើយនឹងប្រជាពលរដ្ឋទាំងអស់ក្នុងទីក្រុង Santa Ana ឲ្យមានសុខភាពល្អសេចក្តីសុខគ្រប់ពេលវេលាជៀសផុតពីជំងឺ COVID-19 ទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយនាងខ្ញុំក៏សូមអរគុណដែលបានអញ្ជើញនាងខ្ញុំឲ្យចូលរួមថតក្នុងវីដេអូមួយនេះនាងខ្ញុំអរគុណនិងជម្រាបលា
បាទសូមជម្រាបសួរខ្ញុំបាទឈ្មោះតែប៊ូហើយខ្ញុំបាទបានមករស់នៅក្នុងទីក្រុង Santa Ana នេះរយៈពេល4ឆ្នាំហើយខ្ញុំសូមអបអរសាទរដល់អ្នកនាងថៃវាតផានដែលបានជាប់ឆ្នោតជ្រើសតាំងជាសមាជិកក្រុមប្រឹក្សាក្រុងនាអាណត្តិនេះខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមថាអ្នកនាងនឹងទទួលបានភាពជោគជ័យសម្រាប់តំណែងថ្មីជាសមាជិកក្រុមប្រឹក្សាក្រុងនេះហើយខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមថាអ្នកនាងនឹងចូលរួមចំណែកធ្វើឲ្យសហគមន៍ខ្មែរនិងសហគមន៍ដទៃទៀតនៅក្នុងទីក្រុង Santa Ana មានការរួបរวมគ្នាមានភាពរឹងមាំនិងកាន់តែមានសុខភាពល្អទាំងអស់គ្នាសូមអរគុណដែលបានអញ្ជើញរូបខ្ញុំឲ្យចូលរួមនៅក្នុងវីដេអូមួយនេះ
Hello, this is Fatana, Executive Director of the Cambodian Family Community Center, a non-profit organization serving Santa Ana residents for over 40 years. I would like to send my sincere congratulations and best wishes to Council Member-elect Thai Viet Phan on being newly elected to Santa Ana City Council. I wish you all success and look forward to partnering with you, other City Council members, and the Mayor in serving our Cambodian and other diverse community members in Santa Ana. Thank you for inviting us to join this video.
Hello, I am Gia Lee, immediate past chair and current board member of the Vietnamese American Chamber of Commerce. On behalf of VSCOC, I would like to extend a warm congratulations to the newly elected mayor and council members of the city of Santa Ana, especially Thai Viet Phan, the first Vietnamese American on the dais. We could not be prouder of the rich diversity of the new council, which reflects today's American demography. We have full confidence that the council will do the job with the best interest of every constituent at heart. We also want to congratulate the voters for speaking up. No matter how you voted, your vote counted. Again, congratulations to all.
Hi everyone, this is Jessie Lopez proudly representing Ward 3. As the year comes to an end, I want to thank you for everything that you do for our collective well-being. I also want to thank you for supporting our campaign this past year. I am thrilled to be at your service, and please know that whatever you need, we are here to serve you. I hope you have happy holidays and a wonderful new year. Hola, soy Jessie Lopez, orgullosamente representando el Distrito 3. Les agradezco todo lo que han hecho por nosotros este año y cualquier cosa que necesiten, por favor, sepan que estamos aquí para apoyarlos. Les deseo un año nuevo bueno y felices fiestas. Gracias.
We are so excited to see new leadership take the helm here in our city of Santa Ana. Our family goes back multiple generations, and we want to especially congratulate Jessie Lopez and her entire campaign for bringing the community together. We know that she'll be a voice of our values, helping to elevate issues like having more open space for our children, particularly in this challenging time, addressing important critical issues like how we help support the unhoused here in our city, and of course navigating this pandemic. Again, we want to give a special congratulations to Jessie and your team. We are here to, so excited to see you lead, and we're here to support you along the way.
I want to congratulate our new mayor and city council from the city of Santa Ana. My name is Martha Molina Aviles from the Riverview neighborhood, and particularly congratulate new council member Jessie Lopez, who is our new representative in Ward 3. I had the pleasure of meeting her while she was running for office. So excited to have a young Latina who I know is going to listen to our concerns and be an incredible leader for us here in Ward 3 and in the city of Santa Ana. Thank you and congratulations.
Congratulations, Jessie. I am so excited for you. You are going to be amazing. It feels so good to know that we have a strong, intelligent woman on our city council that I know is going to bring about incredible change for everyone. Know you have our 100% support during this time. You are going to be amazing. Felicidades, congratulations, abrazos. We're so excited for you. Huge hugs.
Hey, Jessie. Congratulations on winning council member for Santa Ana. I'm so excited for you. I know you're going to do great things for this community and fight for the people that live here and make us a better place for all of us to live. I'm really happy that I got to vote for you and campaign for you, and I really can't wait to see what you accomplish and how much better you make this community. So good luck and congratulations, and I can't wait.
Hello, Jessie and everybody else out there watching the video. So congratulations for your victory. I know that there's a whole set of things and issues that are going to be coming before the City Council over the next couple of years. But, just one foot in front of the other, and I'm sure that you guys are all going to do well. Especially Jessie, congratulations, and Councilmember Lopez, congratulations on the hard work that you put into the campaign. The hard work that you're going to keep putting into serving the residents of Santa Ana. And just look forward to seeing what happens over the next 4 years. And I'm sure that you and the new council will have an interesting experience up there, regardless of what happens. But I wish you all the best, and look forward to seeing you on the dais. See you all.
Santa Ana, my name is Jonathan Ryan Hernandez, and it is my honor to serve the people of Ward 5. My family's called Ward 5 home for as long as I can remember. Having been here since the 1950s, grown up next to El Salvador Park, I'm a product of Santa Ana Unified School District schools. I understand the excellence that exists within our community, and I plan on helping invest and develop more of it. From the rich cultural history, from the Black community to the Brown community to the API community that have brought people together, I believe that this community is a community that is worth investing in. I believe that our parks and recreational centers should be safe havens so that we can develop families and children. I believe that city-wide Wi-Fi is future-proofing the city of Santa Ana. I believe that we should remove barriers to education and increase access to early childhood education programs. And more importantly, I believe that we need to create more pathways for college, not prison. My story is the Santa Ana story, and I am looking to bring people together. And that is why it is my honor and my privilege to say thank you to the voters who used their voice to create change this election and elected the people. And it is my duty and my honor to serve you. Thank you very much.
Hey, hi, my name is Daniel Lynham, and I want to give a big shout out and a congratulations to Jonathan Hernandez, who was elected to represent Ward 5 in the city of Santa Ana. Jonathan and I grew up in the same neighborhood, and so I'm proud of you, bro. I'm looking forward to what you're going to bring to the this city. Also, I want to give a big shout out and congratulations to the whole city council, the new members, and the members who got reelected, and just looking forward to the great work that you're going to do for the city of Santa Ana coming up.
Hi, I'm Alan Wu. I'm with Santa Ana Unidos. I'm a businessman and resident of Santa Ana. And we just elected a new city council and mayor, and we're looking for a great new transformation from this young, vibrant, innovative new city council. My friend Jonathan Ryan Hernandez is part of that generation in the 25-year-old category, who's a single father, who's looking forward to lifting up the voices of those that have been unheard. He's paying attention and listening to us neighborhood leaders, and he wants to bring what we want to bring to Santa Ana, and that's change for the better. And congratulations, guys. Girl team!
Hi, I'm Valerie Mescla, Vice President of Santa Ana Unified Board of Education. I'd like to thank Councilman Hernandez for inviting me to participate in this video. I'd like to welcome Jessie Lopez as a new councilwoman, Ty Pham as a new councilwoman, and Mayor Vicente Sarmiento. Our city is embarking on a brand new council, young and innovative, and we're looking forward to all the great things that they're going to do for our youth, for our community, and to make this a prosperous city. As a board member, Santa Ana Unified, I am looking forward to working together with the newly elected council members and the council as a whole to make education first again in this city. We can work together to bring citywide Wi-Fi. We can work together to make education a beautiful experience for our children. So I am looking forward to the new council, and to our new councilman, Jonathan Hernandez, again, thank you for inviting me to participate in this video. I welcome all the new council members and the staff that will be joining us. And please, everyone, stay safe, wear your mask, practice social distancing, and things will get back to normal. But it will be better than normal because what we've been going through together as a city, and I'm looking forward to the leadership of our new council, working alongside with our school district to make things better for our community. Thank you.
I can't emphasize enough how excited I am for my new colleagues to join me on the Santa Ana City Council. To our new mayor and the new council members, congratulations on your election. This is an exciting time for our city, and I look forward in working alongside all of you to move our city forward and in the right direction. The only sad part is that I'm no longer the young one. Just gonna sting a little, but you know what? It's okay. I'll get over it. I'm looking forward to it. Welcome aboard.
I want to congratulate you on being elected to the Santa Ana City Council. It is truly an honor and a privilege to serve our community. And I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you and collaborating with you to tackle the challenges that lie ahead of us and to continue to make the Golden City shine. With that, congratulations on being elected to the Santa Ana City Council.
This is Councilmember Nalida Mendoza. Congratulations to Mayor-elect Vincent Sarmiento, Councilmember Ty Pham, Councilmember Jessica Lopez, and Councilmember Jonathan Hernandez. I am very proud to be on the council with you. I look forward to sharing of our vast knowledge and experience in our respective areas of expertise. I will share the knowledge that I have gained throughout the years as an elected official, and I will expect to get some of that knowledge from you so that together we all can work towards getting quality services to the constituents. Congratulations to our new mayor and our council members.
Thank you. I hereby convene the 2020 through 2022 new mayor and 2020 through 2024 members of the council for wards 1, 3, and 5.
Well, this is, certainly an odd place to be because I'm only a seat away from the mayor's chair. But those few feet or those inches from this seat to that seat is a very long distance and a very long path. So I just want to thank the outgoing mayor, Pulido, council members Villegas and Solorio for your work I think all of us acknowledged, and you heard many of the members of the public, thank you for your service. Again, I've always believed that there is no more noble a cause than serving the public, so we thank you and your families for allowing you to serve. I do want to just make a few housekeeping notes before we move along and have the clerk call roll. There are 3 members of the council here in chambers. We are separated by plexiglass. There are a handful of staff, so we are compliant with CDC guidelines. We know that these are very, very difficult times, and normally we would be convening this meeting to a celebration at one of our venues in the city, and we would be together and we would be sharing moments of joy and happiness and saying goodbye to friends and saying hello to others. But the reality is that we have to make sure that we are safe. So we certainly would like it to be done a different way, but this is where we are, and I'm glad that everybody is taking the proper precautions, and I want to thank you all for your patience in this. So I want to just tell my council members and colleagues who are here and those new council members that are joining us that we will have an opportunity to close with some comments at the end of the meeting. So what I'll do is I'll move along just to conduct some business so we can get to that. And it is really my pleasure to ask the clerk to conduct roll call for the first time of the 2020-2022 mayor and members of this new city council. Madam Clerk, will you please call roll of the city council?
Councilmember Becerra.
Here.
Councilmember Hernandez.
Here.
Here. Councilmember Councilmember Lopez.
Here.
Councilmember Mendoza.
Here.
Councilmember Peñalosa.
Here.
Councilmember Fan.
Here.
And Mayor Sarmiento.
Here. Boy, that does sound odd because, for me, yeah, I think Councilmember Peñalosa was saying he's not the youngest person here. I overnight became a very old council member compared to all the new present and incoming council members. So I'll get used to it, but bear with me, young colleagues. So we do have one item of business that we're going to take care of before we adjourn the meeting and make closing comments. It is the election of the Mayor Pro Tem for the 2020 cycle. And I just want to begin by making some, just some background comments on it. The Mayor Pro Tem title is normally a 2-year term. It doesn't hold any more value than any other council member up on this dais. It simply is when the mayor is not present to preside over the meeting, the Mayor Pro Tem presides over that meeting. And when there's a public event and the mayor is unable to be there, the Mayor Pro Tem would go ahead and fill in. So there is no more value. Your vote is not worth any more, nor is mine. We're all equally weighted here, and that is a good thing. That is what our democracy is about. And so what I want to do right now is to make sure that we understand that context, because I know we have new members of the council that are with us. So I will begin by opening it up for nominations for Mayor Pro Tem. The only thing I would caveat is if everybody's open to this. I know we've had 2-year terms in the past, and that's just been an informal policy. I think it might not be a bad thing to maybe reduce that to a year, if that's okay with everybody. And that way everybody gets a chance to cycle in. I've always thought that that was fair. And also, what we also did in the past is just make sure that those who served the longest, have a chance to serve as Mayor Pro Tem based upon experience and tenure, and then we just cycle through everybody and everybody gets a chance to serve as Mayor Pro Tem. Again, when I served, it took me a while to go through the cycle. I was, I think, the last in line. I didn't feel any more special when I got it, but I think it's an experience that everybody should have. So with that, I'll go ahead and open it up for nominations for the Mayor Pro Tem position, and it will require a second, so I'll open it up for discussion now.
Mayor Sarmiento?
Yes, I'll recognize Councilmember Becerra.
I'd like to go ahead and nominate our colleague, Councilmember David Peñalosa, to serve as our Mayor Pro Tem.
Mayor Sarmiento, this is Councilmember Fan. I would second that, and I definitely agree with your comments regarding the one-year term.
Great, so we have a motion by, go ahead.
Mayor Sarmiento, I would also like to cast my vote for Councilmember Peñalosa. This is Jonathan.
Great, so let's do this. Since we have a motion and a second on the floor, I'll go ahead and, unless there are any other nominations? Hearing none, I'll go ahead and close the nominations for the Mayor Pro Tem position and bring it back to the clerk for roll call.
Councilmember Becerra?
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, sir.
I believe you have to ask me if I accept the nomination.
Well, that's true. You could always back out, that's for sure. Go ahead.
I'm joking, but I just wanted to also reiterate what you mentioned. If you remember back in June, when we tried to bring forward some charter changes, I believe it was you, me, and Councilmember Becerra, and we unfortunately fell a couple votes short, but we wanted to make the Mayor Pro Tem, move it from 2 years to 1 year, because that is only fair. I mean, it's fair that we all get the opportunity to serve in this position and role alongside the mayor. So with that, I'm happy to agree to that 1 year term, and I'm happy to accept the nomination. And that's it.
Great, thank you for those comments, Council Member. Are there any other comments from members of the council? Hearing none, I'll go ahead and bring it back to the clerk for roll call.
Councilmember Becerra?
Yes.
Councilmember Hernandez?
Yes.
Councilmember Lopez?
Yes.
Councilmember Mendoza?
Yes.
Councilmember Peñalosa?
Yes.
Councilmember Fan?
Yes.
Mayor Sarmiento?
Yes. Thank you for that, colleagues. Now, moving along, I want to announce the result that the new Mayor Pro Tem for 2021 is Councilmember David Peñalosa. Thank you for accepting to serve, and thank you, council members, for conducting your first matter of business together. I want to bring it back now to the City Council so we can make our closing comments. These comments are always at the tail end of the meeting. We close session with these, and it gives you an opportunity to go ahead and talk about anything that you feel you need to mention. We will be doing this at the close of every meeting, and this is the first time that I will be calling on each of you, so it's an honor of mine to go ahead and cycle through the new council. And I'll begin with, and before I start, Madam City Manager, you are going to be the last person to speak before we adjourn, if that's okay. So I'm just going to kind of flip that. I'm going to go to the council first and have you close after we make comments. So let me begin with Council Member Phil Becerra.
Thank you, Mayor Sarmiento. Now that Ms. Fan, Ms. Lopez, and Mr. Hernandez have been officially sworn in, I can now say, welcome, council members. And also to you, Mayor Sarmiento, congratulations, and it's great to have you conducting the meetings now. We have a lot of work ahead of us, and I'm optimistic that with the diverse experiences and backgrounds of each council member, that we should be able to tackle any problem and improve any situation that comes in front of us. But that will only happen if we work together, collaborate, and communicate with each other. We are blessed on the City Council to have our city's great legacy to build upon, such as the monumental efforts of William Spurgeon and James McFadden, which led to the creation of Orange County and Santa Ana becoming its county seat. And Uncle Billy Spurgeon's efforts to lay out the infrastructure of which much of it our city relies on today. I'm looking forward to working with each of you to take care of our infrastructure and make sure that we provide the best municipal services at a cost that does not overburden our most vulnerable. I'm also optimistic with the youth and energy on our new council that we will dream even bigger than our predecessors and also live up to the role of being the county seat of Orange County that our forefathers worked to bestow upon our Golden City. With that, thank you, Mayor Sarmiento.
Thank you, Council Member. I'll go ahead and call on Council Member Jonathan Hernandez.
Yes, I want to start by saying thank you to everybody who used their voice this election to create change. It is an exciting time to look at the city of Santa Ana and know that we have people that have the residents' interests at their heart. And having grown up in the city council chambers, I've always used my voice to create change. And I look forward to doing that at a much larger scale for the constituents and the people in Ward 5. And as the youngest member of the council, let this be a reminder to the young people that use their voice this election. You do matter. Your power is validated, and si se pudo. And together we will continue to create change. And with that, I will pass it to Jesse Lopez.
Yes, thank you, Councilmember Hernandez. Let me go ahead and call on our new colleague, Councilmember Jesse Lopez. Jesse, go ahead, and the floor is yours. Councilmember, are you on mute? We can't hear anything on this end. Councilmember Lopez? Madam Clerk, is a council member connected still?
I just received a message from Councilmember Lopez. She accidentally hung up, but she's calling right back in. Did you want to proceed?
Yeah, why don't we go ahead, as soon as she comes back on, Madam Clerk, go ahead and let me know. Councilmember Nelida Mendoza, why don't you go ahead and make your closing comments?
Thank you, Mayor Sarmiento. I first would like an opportunity to thank our outgoing council members, Jose Solorio, Juan Villegas, and the Mayor, Miguel Pulido. It's been a pleasure working with you, not just these last few months, but seeing you in action throughout the year. There's been some progress in our city and great advancement. And now we are into a different era in Santa Ana, and you help to bring us to this kind of level, and the city of Santa Ana will continue to be better. So I just wanted to say thank you for all those years, and continue to be nearby so that we can continue to communicate and obtain your leadership and guidance with your experience as a city council member and previous mayor. And to the new council and to Mayor Sarmiento, my colleague is correct, Phil Becerra, in saying that we must work together and collaborate to make Santa Ana one of the best cities in the entire Orange County. There is much work for us to do ahead, but we're no strangers to challenges or hardships. And so I think that we have an incredible progressive body of people here who will work together rather than against each other, because I have met all of you, and I know that the interest is genuine in representing our respective wards in a manner that is professional and inclusive, and to bring forth the services of high quality life to our constituents. So I welcome you with open arms, and I am tremendously honored to be serving with such a terrific group of people. Congratulations to all of you, and welcome to this wonderful city of Santa Ana.
Thank you, Councilmember. I think Councilmember Jesse Lopez is back online with us. Councilmember Lopez, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mayor Sarmiento. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. I was just saying that words cannot fully express my deep gratitude to all of the families in Ward 3 who believed in our campaign and supported us throughout our journey. When I decided to run for office, my desire was rooted in my commitment of wanting something better for my neighbors as much as I wanted it for my own family. And the opportunity to serve as your councilwoman is an immense responsibility and a huge honor. Ward 3 is comprised of communities that I know and that I love. And I will carry with me the conversations I've had with Ward 3 families always. I firmly believe that policy is a tool to implement equity on a systemic level, and I remain committed to working with my colleagues on issues important to everyday people, like improving support for our public schools, providing relief to our small businesses and our working families, doing our best to combat climate change, and helping the renters of our city, and getting the COVID-19 pandemic under control. This victory belongs to the people of Santa Ana who believe in compassion and not hate, equity and not divisiveness, and opportunities for all. I'd also would like to take this opportunity to thank my family and my team for supporting me every step of the way. And moving forward, we will face tough challenges together, but we will overcome them together. And I will always work hard for you and with you. And finally, my mom is not able to be with us tonight because she is in El Salvador. So saludos a mi familia en El Salvador. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Lopez. Councilmember David Peñalosa.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Sarmiento, I just wanted to also take an opportunity to thank former Mayor Pulido and former council members Villegas and Solorio for your service and dedication to our community, and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. And with that, I wanted to, give a nice warm welcome to our new colleagues, Councilwoman Fan, Councilwoman Lopez, and Councilmember Hernandez. Welcome to all three of you. Mr. Mayor Sarmiento, welcome in your new role. And I'm excited for what we could all do and for our city and work together in moving it forward. I know that a lot of things are possible if we just put our hard work and love for our city together. One little tip that I would give my new colleagues, specifically the council members, is this is a lot of work, and having full-time jobs and full-time council dedication. I want to just express the need to all of you to every once in a while, take a day and turn off your devices, disconnect, unplug, go for a hike, go to the beach, go for a jog. Your mental health is extremely important, and it's gonna, your health you put your health first as well as that of our communities, but just take time for yourself every once in a while, because it is a lot of work, but I'm sure you're all gonna handle just fine, and wish you guys the best of luck in your new role. With that said, I want to thank all of you for your trust and vote in electing me as your Mayor Pro Tem. I hope I don't disappoint any of you, and looking forward to working together. And just one final thought to our residents listening. I know there was a text message that came in earlier today, an emergency alert from the state. Don't panic, continue precautions, wear your masks, social distance, continue to be safe. And remember that there are resources available provided by the city. And if you have any questions in any of those resources, please visit www.santahyphen-ana.org/COVID-19 for more information on those. With that said, Mr. Mayor, I am complete.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor Pro Tem Peñalosa. I think I misspoke when I first recognized you during these comments. So thank you for those words. Councilmember Ty Fan, please.
Thank you, Mayor. And I want to take this time to congratulate again Mayor Sarmiento and Councilmembers Lopez and Hernandez. Thank you to all the residents of Santa Ana, but particularly the residents of Ward 1 for your support and your trust. The 2020 election really showed all of us that representation matters. Community support matters. And I'm just so honored to be the first Vietnamese American and the first Asian American woman to serve as a Santa Ana council member. And I know I'll continue to work with all residents to make sure we engage our diverse communities and build bridges as we navigate out of this pandemic. I want to, of course, thank my husband, Porov, for always being a wonderful partner, ready to jump in and on board to support me in every adventure. Thank you to my friends and family who encouraged me and frankly fed me during this race. And of course, thank you to the volunteers and residents who put in their time and energy in making our win a reality. I definitely want to thank you to staff for moving quickly to accommodate these new, ever-changing COVID rules to ensure we have a safe installation process. I honestly know it's not easy. And I really want to take this moment because I'd be remiss if I didn't thank and share a bit about the incredible woman who swore me in the video, Kim Lu Ing. So like me, Kim is a first-generation Vietnamese refugee and a USC alumna. She's an immigration attorney who has dedicated her life's work to advocating for refugees, asylees, and victims of state-sponsored persecution, torture, domestic violence, and human trafficking. She's a champion of Asian Americans in public service and the law, and never hesitates to mentor and uplift and encourage young people who seek to make the world a better, more equitable place. Her philanthropic work includes forming the Los Angeles Chefs for Human Rights with her spouse, chef, and co-restaurateur Bryant Ng, which raises funds for the program for torture victims and other nonprofits. So I'm incredibly proud to know her and proud that she was able to swear me in. And finally, I'd like to conclude to say that I don't take this duty as a council member lightly, and I pledge to be dedicated, to be thoughtful, and to be considerate as a public servant. So I'm really excited to be a part of this new era in Santa Ana, especially with a millennial majority, very proud of that. And I know we'll work collaboratively together to help the city just move past this pandemic and really ensure a healthier, safer, and more prosperous Santa Ana. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Fan. Boy, it really sounds good to call all these new folks council members, so welcome to all of you. And, I simply want to say, to the members of the public who called in and spoke, I know there were many of you, and, I think that's the beauty that we have here in Santa Ana, that we have so many people that are engaged and want to speak their heart, and I think they spoke something that I noticed that was a little different from other times. There was a sense of hope, and I heard that coming through in every comment, and that's a good thing, because I think we have a moment right now to be able to capture that hope, do good things with it. I think we have a city council that is vested right now with confidence and trust to be able to address the issues that many of us saw firsthand and have known firsthand. So the diversity on this council now is really interesting, hearing, some of the council members talk about, Councilmember, Lopez talk about her family from El Salvador, Councilmember Fan talk about her family and her roots in Vietnam. And, obviously we have members of the council that have, Mexican origin, and you have a Bolivian on here as well. We're few but mighty, they say. So I want to just take a few moments, if the council will indulge me, just for a few comments in Spanish, because we have a large audience of Bolivians that are watching, and we have a 4-hour difference, so it's about 1 in the morning over there, and I want them to go to bed. So para los bolivianos compatriotas que están escuchando y sintonizando desde La Paz, Santa Cruz, Cochabamba y todas las ciudades de Bolivia, les agradezco, les mando un fuerte abrazo desde su ciudad hermana aquí, Santa Ana, California. Les agradezco de parte de alguien que nunca se va a olvidar sus raíces, y aquí siempre van a tener su casa con brazos abiertos aquí en Santa Ana. Gracias a todos. Bringing it back to the council, I just simply want to thank everybody who participated in the election. I was really stunned to see that almost 80% of our voters go out and cast a ballot, and that's very rare. Over 95,000 folks voted, and they voted, early, and that was amazing, because, again, looking at the numbers of how many people voted by mail, dropped off their ballots at vote boxes, all those things under some very precarious conditions, it's a testament to people's interest in making sure that their city government works. To our employees, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you for everything that you have done while I've been on the council as a council member, and I want to thank you again in advance for everything that you're going to do with this new city council. I know it's going to be different. You all have probably, none of you know any other mayor except for outgoing former Mayor Pulido. So to the extent that I will serve hopefully as a bridge from the former council and past experience to this new council, I want to be able to do that. I certainly, I promise you one thing, I won't stay 26 years. I can guarantee you that. And I want to give a nod to some of my former colleagues that served with me earlier in my council career. Sal Tinajero, David Benavides, Michelle Martinez, Roman Reyna. We kind of came in as a class together, and so we couldn't have done many of the things that we're experiencing now had it not been for some groundwork that was laid way back then. We all know we're going to be facing, consequences of this pandemic for at least, into the next year, and probably in the next second quarter of next year. But I'm hopeful. I really am hopeful that we finally see that we are going to be solving this, and under our watch, we're going to, do all the great things that we want to do. Send our kids back to school, open up our businesses, get people back to work, and more than anything, make our community healthy. So finally, all I want to mention to all of my colleagues and staff and everybody, in the city, let us, just feel blessed as well, because especially for those of us who serve, this is a privilege, and we should never forget that there is a commitment, there is a covenant that we have with the public, that we have to listen to them, and we have to fulfill our responsibilities with integrity, with respect. And for those of you who are up here, we're going to spend a lot of time together. I've seen former council members who've served with me. I've seen their children grow up, and they've seen mine grow up, and we become friends to this day. And we will share things that are very difficult, and we will have to make tough decisions, but I want us to enjoy each other. I want us to enjoy each other's company and be in the moment, right? There's no reason why we can't make tough decisions and at the same time realize, hey, this is our extended family here. So I hope that that's the spirit in which we all come in. That's something I want to hopefully, have all of us take part in. And with that, I will go ahead and end my comments and turn it over to the city manager to see if she has any comments before I adjourn the meeting.
Just very briefly, sir, I want to congratulate you as our new mayor. I'd also like to congratulate our new mayor pro tem, along with the 3 council members, Hernandez, Lopez, and Fan. I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward to working with each of you to accomplish your policy initiatives. That's all. Thank you.
Great. Thank you for that.
Mayor Sarmiento, this is Councilmember Jonathan Hernandez.
Yes, Councilman.
I did want to bring something up, and I figured now would be the right opportunity to do that. Amidst the pandemic, I know that there's a lot of people that are struggling in our community. There's a lot of essential workers that are at risk, and due to this pandemic, I wanted to make a recommendation that all executive directors expand telecommunicating to the extent possible, and including in the Community Development Agency. I understand that the state EDD employees in our work center have been allowed to work remotely due to a city COVID case at the work center, while our city employees were not equally protected. So I just wanted to suggest that we do everything we can to minimize the spread of COVID as a city, and allow those who can remotely work from home to do that.
Great, thank you for that comment, Councilmember Hernandez. Hearing no other comments and seeing no other comments up here, I simply want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody who tuned in and listened and saw the video. Thank you for the video. That was an amazing work. So to the staff that worked on it, thank you to all of you for that hard work. And I will now, for the first time under this new council, adjourn the meeting till December 15, 2020. Thank you. Good night.